Caterpillar bets on self-driving mining vehicles. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here, and welcome to another episode of Heise Says US. Grab your stein of coffee, or cup of joe as you Yanks like to have it, and let's have a look at this article from Yahoo Finance discussing Caterpillar and how it's focusing on self-driving vehicles. Now, I'm an architect and I have some experience working on projects for the mining sector. Often we'd be designing little crib rooms, breakout lunch rooms and relax rooms that will be placed around the mine for the operators of the machinery. Because the machinery was huge, expensive, and they want to keep it operating. And there's a lot of costs to having the crews turning over through there and a lot of facilities provided to maintain that. So any opportunity where these mines could reduce those costs, well, you can see where that's going to go. And Caterpillar looks like they're betting on it. If you're not familiar with Caterpillar, I mean, they manufacture heavy machinery. I'm sure we all had like a little Tonka Caterpillar-inspired dump truck or digger as a child. I mean, there you go. All the benefits, all the sectors they're working in. Do they have any pictures of their vehicles? I mean, there you go. Cat R trials are back. But let's have a look at their share price. We can see here now they are back up at $162.61 US cents. Now they took a bit of a cut at the beginning of the year. You know, January they're up at 146. So they're now, are they at an all-time high? Are you kidding? Yes, they are. Oh, no, they're not. They're not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Almost. Almost. So you can see they've got a dividend yield of 2.53%. Their 52-week high is $163.20. Their 52-week low is $87.50. So let's have a look at this article. So, question, how can a company like Caterpillar try to counter a slump in sales of bulldozers and trucks during a pandemic that has made every human a potential disease vector? Answer, cut out human operators. Caterpillar's autonomous driving technology, which can be bolted on to existing machines, is helping the US heavy equipment maker mitigate the heavy impact of the coronavirus crisis on sales of its traditional workhorses. With both small and large customers looking to protect their operations from future disruptions, demand has surged for machines that don't require human operators on board. Sales of Caterpillar's autonomous technology for mining operations have been growing at a double-digit % clip since this year compared with 2019, according to previously unreported internal company data shared with Reuters. By contrast, sales of its yellow bulldozers, mining trucks, and other equipment have been falling for the past 9 months, a trend that's also hit its main rivals, including Japan's Komatsu and American player Deere & Co. Fred Rio, worldwide product manager at Caterpillar Construction Digital and Technology Division, told Reuters that a remote control technology which allows users to operate machines from several miles away would be available for construction sites in January. The company is also working with space agencies to use satellite technology to allow an operator sitting in the United States to remotely communicate with machines on job sites in, say, Africa or elsewhere in the world, he said. I mean, this is going to have tremendous implications for these operators. What's stopping someone in a country where cost of living is significantly higher from operating these vehicles? Or then, what's stopping someone from America working from home operating a vehicle like this? Could that be the eventual path? We're having forklift operators talking in the comments going, oh, I can't work from home. Well, boys, maybe you can at one time. The company's automation strategy was not born during the COVID-19 era, though. The company stepped up investments in such technology as it emerged in 2017 from the longest downturn in its history as part of a plan to increase recurring revenue from lucrative sales of service. But it's early days, and such tech remains a niche part of Caterpillar's operations. Though it does not break out the revenue from the technology sales, the rising demand is unlikely to make a major impact anytime soon on the group's revenue, which stood at about $54 billion last year. It is also a costly endeavor, with the company pumping billions into R&D as a whole. Yet it is not clear if demand for autonomous and remote tech will hold up in a post-pandemic world, while in the long term there is a risk that a technology-driven improvement in productivity could drive down sales of new equipment. So it has got crazier. Nonetheless, autonomous technology is helping Caterpillar win equipment deals from customers that were previously not buying a lot of its machines. Last year, Rio Tinto signed up the company to supply self-driving trucks, autonomous blast drills, loaders, and other machines for the construction of the Koodaideri iron ore mine in Australia, which is expected to be operational next year. Rio Tinto declined to comment on the equipment deal. The mining industry has already adopted some technologies for self-driving trucks and remote operation of long-haul dump machines. However, the suspension in activities worldwide following government-mandated lockdowns at the peak of COVID-19, as well as recent outbreaks of infections at coal mines in Poland, have accelerated the deployment of these technologies. Anthony Cook, General Manager for Autonomous Haulage Systems at Caterpillar's rival Komatsu, said a lot of customers had brought forward their spending plans following the pandemic in a bid to take drivers out of mining trucks. He said the COVID-19 crisis had not hit the fortunes of his autonomous business. If anything, it has got crazier. So Caterpillar's in space. Caterpillar and Komatsu hold the lion's share of the global autonomous haulage system market worldwide, but Illinois-based Caterpillar has a competitive advantage. According to some analysts, it has technology, as its technology can be retrofitted onto competitors' equipment, making it a better fit for mixed fleets. Komatsu's technology currently only works with its own machines. Komatsu's Cook said that while retrofitting offered a short-term solution, his company was developing technology to allow different brands of equipment to operate together safely and effectively, which he added would offer long-term benefits. But Jim Hawkins, General Manager at Caterpillar's Resource Industries division, said the ability to retrofit had helped drive up sales because mining companies can buy the hardware and software to make machines operate autonomously without paying the much larger cost of overhauling their whole fleet. That is a selling point at a time when miners are grappling with the virus-induced business uncertainty. Caterpillar sells autonomous operating technology separately from its machines. While retrofitting existing fleets has been the biggest driver for growth until now, Hawkins says an increasing number of customers are now ordering autonomous-ready mining trucks. The company charges mining companies a hardware fee, a software fee, a recurring licensing fee. In all, the technology could cost from $50 million to hundreds of millions of dollars depending upon the size of the fleet and duration of the contract, Hawkins said. All these applications are part of the company's endeavor to increase service revenue, which tends to be more resilient and profitable than equipment sales. It aims to increase service sales to $28 billion by 2026 from $18 billion in 2019. Rob Witherum, machine analyst at Mellis Research, said the need for mining companies to replace an aging mining fleet and their growing demand for autonomous upgrades should help Caterpillar with its tech, given a differential advantage over rivals. Strategically, they're in a better place, he added. Well, there we have it, everyone. There we have it. The push to autonomous vehicles in the mining sector. Pandemic-proof, among other things. And their shares seem to be, well, doing quite well at the moment. What do you all think? What do you think? Do you think we're going to see more and more of this happening in Australia? It's going to reduce costs. How will that impact drivers of this tech? Driving is a big employer all around the world, but it's slowly being phased out. As always, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Is Caterpillar a share to watch? Are you going to consider investing in it to try and take advantage of this technology? There was a video I saw recently of a robot. Someone shared it to me over in Western Australia. That was a bricklaying machine. And it looked fantastic. And people had invested in the company and the shares had kind of tanked. And some other things to consider. You know, this machine required a lot of clear space to be deployed, so it wasn't suitable everywhere. I think it would be useful for working in the remote mining areas where you don't want to have labor out there. Then it could be useful. But in suburban Perth, maybe not so much. So, this may not spell the end of drivers. There may definitely be opportunities for them, but it's a mixed bag to see what will happen. As always, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or KuCoin. You can buy merch from Heise Says, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you all in the next episode.